Hi and welcome to the Studio Marco Primeau. Today I will explain why I'm selling my UK Sound 1173. I have two of those, gonna be replaced with something else, so let's dive in. Don't get me wrong, those 1173 preamps aren't bad preamps. The thing is, I bought them during the pandemic. I wasn't able to try them before, and while they are very good, they are not really what I was expecting. And one other reason is that I want to utilize all my gear and the UA4710, which I use as a converter as well, because there's 4 port in it, still has 2 port available. So I will replace those two 1173 by 1 unit with 4 preamps. Of course, I will lose the compressor side, but that's something that I can address in a box, and I might as well plan to buy an external compressor to use with one of those channels. So for now, I'm using the Focusrite ISA 428, and the last channel goes to the Comp 3A from Golden Age Project. So it gives me a great vocal signal path, and my 4 channel that I want to be the replacement of the 1173, I might do the same thing. So now one side of my desk is all transformer and transistor based preamps, and the other side is all tubes except the 1173, and I won't tell you which preamps I will purchase to replace them, but they will be tubes as well. So maybe I will buy the Comp 2A from Golden Age, which is a tube based compressor as well. So one side tube, one side transistor, and of course a bunch of transformer in there. So that's some of the logical reasons why I want to change those 1173 for something else. And one other thing is their performance at low level. So if I have a low level instrument and I need to push the gain and the output of the preamp a lot, there's some noise there that I'm not very fond of. So we're going to hear a few examples. Those are not game changer for somebody that wants to buy an 1173. If you're using an electric guitar and you crank up your amp, you won't have much more noise because your gain settings will be lower. But for me, doing a lot of acoustic guitars, some other acoustic instruments, I want each of my preamps to be able to deliver when I use a microphone that does not send a lot of signal. So that's another reason. Let's listen to a few examples, and you can tell me in the comments if you heard the difference, if for you it makes a big difference or not when purchasing a preamp. So this is the kind of settings I should do on the 1173 to get an healthy level of recording and a tiny bit of, well, a touch of compression as well, with an SM58 going in directly to the 1173. Now, of course, the preamp output is way up. This is to avoid getting some distortions. Maybe I can put it at 0 and then I can go up to max. It's not so bad. 1 2 1 2, but either way you can hear some noise. All right, this is the recording of the SM58, plugged in the ISA 428 and going through the comp 3A. You can hear the difference. Of course, the level might be a bit different. I can push up the level and hear the noise level. Another aspect that I discovered right away when I first used the 1173 is some discrepancy between the line level, line input, and the XLR mic input frequencies. So I already put that in another video, but just a small example right here, okay? So I hope you liked this video. It might be an inspiration for you to reevaluate your gear. Maybe some stuff is overboard and you don't need it. Maybe some could be upgraded. So if you like the video, please click on the like button, consider subscribing, hit the bell to get notifications, put questions and suggestions for future video in the comments. Also, go in the description, click on the merch link. It will help, of course, the channel greatly. And don't forget to share my videos. It's always a great help too.